Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the show, tonight's show for the lineup predictions show. I've not done one of these for a couple of weeks, I don't think, Winks. Winksy's with me backstage. Smash a like on the video, hit the subscribe button as well. Me and Winksy are going to talk through the England lineups and guessing we're going to try and guess the lineup. I think it's going to be impossible, but with your help as well in the chat, we can all put it together. No, I didn't sleep well, Mateus. Absolutely horrific. That's because I have early starts and stuff. So, no, I did not sleep very well, but thanks for asking. England versus Scotland was a shambles. It was an absolute shambles. We had like 60-odd% possession, nearly 560 passes, and one shot on target. It was an absolute joke. Won't go into it too much, but let's just say
Gareth Southgate masterclass, mate.
Let's just say
all part of his plan. I'm telling you.
Do you really? Well, I said that we're going to win it. I said we're going to win the tournament on basically on 1-0s and like nil-nils and 1-0s. Yeah,
that's what Portugal did, and they got really far. And I tell you what, if he does end up winning the tournament, I'm going to hate him for all the boring games. He's almost ruined the tournament up until the final, but I'm going to hate him and love him at the same time. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be a weird feeling. Well, that's if we win it, mate. At the minute, it's a bit weird. You can't even, put England anywhere near it. Did you see what he came out and said the other day? About England not ready for the Euros or something like that. They're not going to win it. I generally think he's either a massive idiot or he's really trying to confuse some of the teams and go, oh, look, England are easy target. Even the manager doesn't believe in them, because it's got to be one of them. It really does, because surely your manager can't be coming out during a Euro competition, one of the biggest international tournaments, and say, nah, England are crap. We're not going to win it.
I know. You know what, though? An out-of-form Harry Kane apparently has been bidded for £100 million by Man City to Tottenham Hotspur.
Even more news to make him flop even more.
News through the England camp, though, is that according to some sort of sources, is it Gilmore?
No, it's 100% confirmed, mate. England have released a statement. Mason Mount and Ben Chilwell will not be available for the Czech Republic game, as they're both self-isolating. Chelsea boys, aren't they? So they've been near Billy Gilmore, who's a young lad who plays for Chelsea as well. So yeah, in some ways, I know Mount's a really good player, but I always said that I wanted to see Jack Grealish come in. So maybe it could be a bonus for England not having Mount.
Yeah, well, Ben Chilwell weren't getting a sniff anyway, let's be honest with
you. Well, you said you'd like to see him.
I would have liked to have seen him, to be fair, but don't look like it's going to go his way. And hopefully now that Mount has been snubbed, maybe we might see Jack Grealish start.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. I mean, that's all what we wanted. The whole
might be a blessing in disguise, Winks. Could be a blessing in disguise. I want to hear what
bless Billy Gilmore's corona.
I hope Billy Gilmore's okay though and gets through it, because it can be a bastard, that COVID. I've not had it yet, but I've heard the stories. Nowhere near enough for Kane, says Richard. Do you really think though that, Richard? Because he's getting older now. It's not like he's getting.
They want enough to fund the stadium, mate. That's how much Tottenham are looking for him.
I don't know. It's an interesting one. Should we get into this, Winks?
Let's go, man.
Let's go into this. Right. As we just said, there will be no Chilwell. There will be no Mason Mount. What formation does Gareth Southgate play for this game?
If we're being Gareth Southgate, I'm going to say the same one again. 4-3-3. CDMs, mate. 2 CDMs again. It's going to be the same thing again, mate. I really do think it is. If we're going to go with what we want, then I'll go with a different formation. But it's going to be the same one, mate. It really is.
To make this show longer, we could do what we want to what we get.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah. Should we do what we want first, and then we'll change them afterwards?
Okay. What we want, and then what we think.
Yep.
Yeah. Some B-babs going by. B-babs. Can't tell I've got young kids. Bebabs.
Ninos.
Pickford obviously will start because now he's give or take our best keeper now. Now Henderson's gone home. Now Sterling's not going to start for me. If we
it's what we want,
I'd go with a bit more up top of Rashford personally.
Yeah,
that's what I would do, and I think you agree, right?
100%. I think he's probably our best left-sided midfielder.
I
think we can get away with saying that because Danny's not in the chat yet, so we won't get out sackered with him. But if we're gonna be, England fans, I'd say Rashford, regardless of his Man U roots.
I'd actually stick Calvert-Lewin up because Kane's been so poor.
Yeah. It's a 50-50 again because now he's got this 100 million price tag. He might think, crap, I've got to start stepping up now and then bag a hat-trick. Do you know what I mean?
Possibly. Who goes on the right wing, though, for you?
It's got to be Jadon Sancho. Got to be Jadon Sancho.
Yeah.
It's completely... It shouldn't even be an argument. Don't know what's going through his head to not even... He's not even had an appearance yet, has he? He's been completely out of the team and on the bench. Not even stepped foot on the pitch yet.
And sitting behind those three, it's got to be Jack Grealish as the cam, right?
Mm-hmm. Definitely so.
Yeah.
Alongside him, Foden.
I'm just trying to find him actually now. I can't find Grealish on here. Oh, I am watching the Belgium game, by the way, because obviously I'm supporting Belgium as well as England because I am in it for the PS5. There you go. There's Grealish. Let's stick Grealish above Calvert-Lewin.
Have you told them what you're going to do to the PlayStation if you win?
No, I'm actually going to keep it.
No, I mean as in what I said to you, what you should do, which would be pretty cool.
Going to wrap it. Yeah, it in a Belgium or Euro tournament, one or two. Graphic, yeah, sounds good.
Just so obviously you don't really support Belgium in general, but it's just a little bit of a memorabilia, isn't it?
I've got a couple of Leicester players in there, so I'm allowed to sort of have a little love for them. Lee, are you doing the watch along for the Belgian game right now? No, I'm not. I mean, we could convert it into straight away because I've got I'm ready to go. I could easily just adjust this, but I haven't got the form and the title's different and stuff. So I don't think we'll do it. But I could have, to be fair, tonight. I could have, but I wanted the night off, to be fair, because we're doing it tomorrow. So I thought I'd do this instead. And so Grealish, then you're going to have Foden as cam, says Super Red.
I'd have Grealish and Foden next to each other and have one CDM behind them.
That's what I was going to say. I would have both of these next to each other. I think Foden's more right-sided, isn't he?
No, Foden's more left-sided.
But so's Grealish.
Yeah, they're both left-sided. That's the problem.
I'd stick Foden on the right because he played on the right.
Yeah. Foden's been more of a right-sided this tournament.
And I'd have Phillips because Phillips has done a better job than. So on that respects, he goes there, and then you're back. Who would you go at the back? Cody and Mings have been fine.
Cody, or do you mean Stones?
Stones. Sorry, Stones and Mings. Stones and Mings have been fine.
Yeah, I think we'll see how. Well, if it was to me, I'd prefer Harry Maguire and Stones.
Yeah, or is he fit? Who knows?
Yeah, I think he is. He's set. To be honest with you, I think he is set to start. I think, weirdly enough, this England team with Harry Maguire is a very different England side. When you saw him in the Euros, he was very commanding. The corners, that's all they were aiming for. They're aiming for Mr. Slabbage, you know what I mean? And even though John Stones has been pretty good in the air so far, I think it'd be a different threat with Harry Maguire in there. I don't know. That's just up to me, mate. A couple of people might say they prefer Mings, but
well, that's what I would go with there. What you see is what you get.
Richard, we're just doing what kind of me and Lee want first, and then we'll go into what you guys think.
I would go Luke Shaw because Chilwell's obviously not been able to play, and I will not put Trippier at left back. And Shaw was fucking brilliant, I thought, in the first game.
Yeah.
And by the way, he's got a Man United badge. Luke Shaw's got a Man United badge next to him. You see that? And so's Kyle Walker. He's got a Man City one. That's because I am slowly getting there to put all the badges, individual badges of who they play for, instead of the England badges, so that we can actually call them up. The Man City man. blah, 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 blah.
That's cool.
But I didn't quite get around to finishing it, but it will be done by tomorrow. Just tiny little extras that I put in. You believe it or not, we've got more people in Winksy for this than we have for the watch along again for the Belgium game.
Well, there you go then.
On the last one, it's mad, isn't it? It's mad. So that's kind of what we would go with, right? You'd go walk over.
Me and you, definitely. Yeah. That's what we would pick. Yeah. So let's see what these guys would change, and then we'll see. You know what I mean? Then we'll go into what Southgate thinks.
Okay, so guys in the chat, now's your time to change this around. I want you to put your players in. Do you want me to change the formation about? Do you want to swap out Shaw for Trippier? Don't know why you would, but clearly Super Red, who's a Man United fan, seems to don't want his own player in, which is really strange. Kane gets an emblem.
An emblem?
I don't know. It's Kane in, says Zidane. Right, okay. So 3-5.
Harry Kane.
So a 3-5-1, says Richard. Okay. In that respect, a 3-5-1 of who?
This is for what you guys want, by the way. This isn't the predicted lineup for what we think of Southgate.
So is he talking about 3 centre backs? Is he talking about Mings, Stones, and Maguire in the middle? Is that what he's suggesting?
I think so.
Which then you lose probably Foden or Grealish. You're going to lose Foden or Grealish. Who are you going to lose?
Take out Foden and put Bellingham, says Zidane.
But there's too many players on the pitch at the minute.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
Put Phil Jones in.
So, put Phil Jones in. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, there's 11 men on the pitch. Where we're going.
No, Johan says 4 at the back.
4 at the back. We're playing a back. No way, we are playing a back 5, says Zach. Well, that kind of is a back 5, really, when you look at it in that respects. Because they're wing backs, right?
Yeah.
And then you can have Rashford and Sancho as almost like kind of like side strikers / right wing, left wing side strikers. I don't know what you want to call them. And then you just got Phillips and Grealish.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that.
I like it. Obviously, obviously they want Kane in instead of Calvert-Lewin as well.
Yeah, so Calvert-Lewin would come off for Kane, right?
That's what they're saying, yeah.
Number 9, Harry Kane. There you go. So that looks good. I would go with that. I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, I think it'd be a shame leaving Foden out.
But... Well, it would be, but then you lose Grealish.
Yeah, that no one's liking the back 5, mate. Everyone's saying go back to the 4.
4 at the back. So who's being dropped? Mings, Maguire, or Stones?
Mings for me. That's for me. But I don't know.
Let's.
Richard
says this is spot on. Richard likes this. So Richard likes this. But Foden has been trash, says Zidane. I think it's not. I think it's been good. So everyone's got their own opinion, haven't they? Mings. Yeah. So we drop Mings, which I think is unjustified because he's been brilliant. You drop Mings out for Maguire, even though Mings has been good. And Maguire's not even proven with his fitness.
Mings has always got a mistake in him, though. That's the problem.
It was spot on for MP Gaming as well.
Yeah.
But you lot asked for it.
For the back.
So now what?
I'm guessing they're going to be wanting Grealish and Foden in.
We're allowed 2 players in.
7, 8, yeah. Yeah, Foden? I don't think Cody will get a shout, Richard, mate, to be honest with you. I think he's just there to fill in the spaces for a bit of a leadership in the dressing room. Rashford is trash. Swap for Grealish.
Sancho needs to go underneath Foden so I can see him. There we go. There you go. Is that better?
See, I like that as well. I wouldn't mind that at all. I think is it all right to give Kane another go? Yes, because he's probably on his day the best striker in you know, in the aura.
Yeah. I think we're onto something here. I think realistically, though, this is what's actually going to happen.
Yeah.
I think this is what happens. This is what fucking happens. Unfortunately. And then it'll be someone like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Bellingham
7, 8,
might get
9,
a shot
10,
at
11.
Cam, but this game's cries out for Grealish for me. I think that's what you get. I think that's the team tomorrow. I think that's the game. That's it tomorrow.
Well, I see what everyone else thinks. This is Gareth Southgate now, guys. Put yourself in his waistcoat.
We can just to give you a bit of motivation and momentum. I can do this for you boys. There you go. Where is he? Where is the old Gareth Southgate gone? He's somewhere here. Where is he?
Put yourself in his waistcoat, not in his head, in his waistcoat.
Where is he? I can't see him. Gareth Southgate. I can't find him.
Foden is overrated. I think it's hard to call him overrated.
Got Ramsdale as well now, by the way.
I think he's definitely boosted by being in a Man City team because the world-class players that they've got in their squad is ridiculous. So he's definitely been boosted a lot by that. I think if he was in a team like Tottenham or something, he probably wouldn't have done so well. Put them all in waistcoats.
Put them all in waistcoats. Oh, by the way, did you see my tweet earlier?
What with the World Cup tweet?
If basically, I said that if we win the tournament, I'll get my hair done.
Oh yeah. Foden.
Yeah, that's happening. That's legit. I think the whole country will, won't it? Surely the whole country will.
Oh yeah. I mean, I wouldn't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you will. No. If I'm having it, you're having it.
I don't think so, mate. No,
yeah,
I've got college to go to.
And it's
what do you mean? And I'm still in the boundaries of getting bullied. You can get away with it. You're
mate, it's England,
postman, mate.
Nah, mate, it's England, man. Come on, sort yourself out. In the chat, let me know. Seriously, come on. Are you joining in? If England win it, are you getting your hair done like Foden and like a proper Gaza? Please tell me I'm not on my own here.
Get a Mane haircut.
Come on.
What do you mean? So what do you mean then? Lose hair? Rip your hair out.
Am I knocked or what? I don't know.
Hear me out. The last time Lee made a ridiculous bet, it came true.
Yes. You go, MP. There you go. That is true. That is absolutely true. I'm trying my hardest to put Gareth Southgate. Hey, here he is. There you go.
Southgate, you're the one.
Southgate, you're the one. You still turn me on. You can.
Jesus Christ.
Gareth Southgate's waistcoat man. Waster.
I think that is definitely the team he'll put out. Maybe even put Trippier on for Walker if you want to be a killer.
Mate, are we going with what we want or are we going with what Gareth's going to pick now?
This is Gareth now.
This is Gareth. Yeah, Gareth is going with this.
Or Trippier for Walker.
He's going to go. He's going to go Trippier. He's going to go Trippier.
If you want to be a real Gareth Southgate, you would take your best right back out and put a natural left back in that place instead.
Yeah.
And then you'd put Henderson on for Grealish.
Of course.
And then probably drag Grealish out on the left wing.
There you go. That looks better. A bit of Trippier on that left side. That looks better, doesn't it? Oh yeah, don't forget to take Rashford off. You need Rashford off as well, don't you? Because you're gonna have to put Sterling on, obviously.
Yeah.
Sterling plays. We all know that.
Mings will probably get in as well. He'll probably go with an unchanged, mate, to be honest with you.
There you go. No, Grealish won't be a camo, will he? That's too exciting.
No.
That's too exciting.
It'll be who's probably Foden. probably put Foden on as a cam, and then you go with your right wing of what is it? What would you go for your right wing then? If you
because it's him.
Yeah, Henderson.
He probably would. or he'd like it goes Saka maybe. I'd love
a left-sided winger on the right.
Yeah, he would. I'd love to see Saka on, but he'll put him in the wrong position. Or he'll call Jamie Vardy and ask him.
Yeah.
He'll call Jamie Vardy, won't he?
Just need you for one game, mate, and then you're going to be back on the bench.
He will, won't he? Yeah, there he is. There you go. Put him in out on the right where he don't play. There you go.
Defense, mate. What about right back?
There you go. That's better. That's more like it, Gareth. No, like playing players out of the wrong, in the wrong position, eh? That's spot on, isn't it?
I think, to be honest with you, losing Mount, I think he's actually will have to stick with proper wingers this time because he can't put cams in the wingers in each position. So I think he probably will play Sancho.
Oh, so you actually think he might actually give Sancho a chance?
Because he's lost Mount, and that was Foden was his right wing kind of switch up, wasn't he? Because they played Mount in the cam position and then Foden on the right. So I think he's going to put Foden as a cam and then bring Sancho in, or put Grealish on the left instead of I don't know. It's really tricky, mate. Do
you think Calvert-Lewin's gonna sit there and go, "What was the point of me flying here?"
Yes, definitely, mate.
That's definitely how Vardy was.
Well, all the bench.
Calvert-Lewin is now Jamie Vardy.
All the people on the bench right now are thinking, right, so why did you actually need a bench, Gareth? Because you're not actually even use substitutes that much. Right. So, all you need to do is go into the 11-man squad. He's just a massive tosser, isn't he?
I love it. I love it. I'm just sticking some of the players out that we've got really for the bench.
46-year-old Vardy is better than Sterling.
Yeah, you're gonna have James. You're gonna have. I don't think you'll see Saka on the bench because he's not got the balls. No. You're gonna have 3 goalkeepers because he's Gareth Southgate, of course. You have 3 goalkeepers, and there's your bench. Yeah. There's your bench. 3 goalkeepers in the team.
It's Rashford on the bench. Rashford isn't on the bench.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we're allowed another player.
Yeah, Rashi.
Oh, yeah, Rashford's there. We're allowed one more player, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we're allowed 2. We're allowed 2 more players, boys.
Oh, goody.
It's going to be Cody because he's defensive. And
Rashford.
Ben White.
Oh, no.
Of course it will. We've got to think of Gareth Southgate here, lads. There you go.
Yeah, but you could be. There's a difference between thinking Gareth Southgate and then thinking unrealistic Gareth Southgate.
That's Gareth Southgate. That's defensive enough for you.
I'll tell you what. I've just understood why it's called Southgate now.
Go on.
Gates are meant to stop things from coming in. That's why it's so defensive.
Maybe that's what he was thinking. Maybe he was thinking we can defend our way to the cup. We just need to get the odd scrappy goal here and there. He's watched Portugal do it and thought, we could get a penalty and win it and then defend for 90 minutes every game.
Bring back Eric Dyer.
I've not even got. I don't even think I've got a. I don't think I've got it. Let's have a look. Let's see if I've got an Eric Dyer. Oh, there he is. Bring him back. There he is. There's Southgate's main man. There's your lineup. Just one player. Dyer.
I have 11 Dyers. I'll tell you what, that'd be Dyer football, wouldn't it?
Oh God. Honestly. Oh God. With those sort of jokes. Good night, everyone.
I'm sorry.
You need to be sorry on that one. I think that's it. I don't think there's no more changes for that.
Unless
Mason Mount, no, he's got COVID. No, he's not got COVID. He's been in touch with COVID. No, yes.
He's been in touch. You're right, mate. You're right, COVID.
He's been... I'd laugh if that is the actual and bench tomorrow. It will be. I'm telling you now, that will be the bench.
Stick Rashford on, mate. He's been in every single game.
Rashford is on the bench there. Rashford and Calvert-Lewin are there.
Where?
There, underneath the word substitute.
Oh yeah, sorry, blind.
They are there.
Yeah, that's it then. Yeah,
that is your bench. You've got White, Cody, James, Henderson, Jude Bellingham, and Mings and Shaw, which are almost very defensive. And then you've only got Rashford, Calvert-Lewin, and
Walker as a goalkeeper. He's done it before.
He has.
Yeah,
he has done it before. But that is your lineup tomorrow. Make sure you screenshot that. That is it. That's tomorrow's. That is tomorrow's lineup. I'm telling you now. You want.
And if Henderson's still there, he'd be on the bench as well.
You know what? I can leave this like this for tomorrow because I know that is the lineup tomorrow, and I won't need to change a thing. I'm ready for tomorrow's watch.
Mount's got COVID, James.
Lee, can you manage England and take them to glory? I could probably do it on
Mount's
FIFA.
not got COVID. Why did I say? I've just copied you. He hasn't got COVID. He's been in contact with COVID.
Yeah, James Mason Mount has been in touch with COVID. He's called them up, and they said that unfortunately he's not going to be able to play for tomorrow's game because they've been around his house. COVID, that is.
Basically, he's been close to Billy Gilmore, who actually has got COVID.
Yeah, and Benny Chilwell.
Yeah,
Ben Chilwell, also ridden in the COVID-19.
Because they're all Chelsea mates, aren't they? So that's why they've been close together.
They are quarantining, unfortunately, lads. Over the.
It's not like we're going to see Chilwell anyway.
No. So how long they got quarantined for?
I think they just said if they get a negative test after the England game, then they'll be all right for the next one. If we get through.
And if they can't, is it 14 days?
Yes.
They might as well just get the tickets and fly home.
Well,
England ain't getting any further than this.
He'll get in even with COVID. Southgate will find a way.
Gary would put himself in there for a back six. I was about to say that. He nicked it. I was about to move Gareth into the position. Squeezing in between Walker and Stones with his mug. Look at that mug.
Can't believe he's the manager of England. It's just ridiculous.
I can because it's the England way, isn't it? It's the England way. To be fair, though, none of us want a non-English manager either. That's the thing. We all moan about how far we don't go, but then in more recent times, it's because we've had English managers, Roy Hodgson, and
Wait, are you actually allowed foreign managers then?
Yeah, of course.
To manage your national team.
Of course. Don't you remember Sven-Goran Eriksson, or were you not born then?
No. Wait, so he managed England and he wasn't English?
Yes, he's a big Swede. He's also got a big Swede. His head.
Kevin De Bruyne is on.
Oh, Kevin De Bruyne crosses it in. Oh,
I did not know that. Learn something every day. I thought you'd have to be English to manage England.
No, you don't. Sven-Goran Eriksson. What about what's his name as well? The Itai. Help me out here, guys. It looks a bit like Disney's Up. That character from Up with the glasses. Capello. Don't tell me you weren't old enough to remember Capello.
I don't even know who that is, mate.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What am I doing with my life? Did you see the goal earlier? Did you see the goal earlier that I tagged you in? The one with the Ronaldinho. Have you seen that goal before?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay. It was about to make me cry.
Well, I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure I would have.
But you don't remember Sven being in charge of like David Beckham and Michael Owen?
No, man. No, I would have been. Well, what year would have that been?
Probably not Michael Owen, but 2002.
Bro, I wasn't even born. I wasn't even born. I'd have been negatives. I was -1. How would I remember? How would I remember him? Oh yeah, surely you got to remember it. Oh yeah, when I was -1.
Don't you learn your history of England though? Like
no, not really. I know, like obviously some stuff about the World Cup, but we don't really reminisce on it, really, do we? It's all about his coming home now. That's the problem.
True. Interesting.
One day Scotland will surely score a goal. Have they not scored yet, Scotland?
I don't think so.
Well, we've only scored one.
Look, it is to say night to everyone.
Good night, James.
Night, everyone. Night, Dad.
No, mate, I love you.
What team are you going with then? Is that your team?
That's what.
No.
Well, unfortunately, that's what Gareth Southgate's going to go with. We would go with something a bit sexier. I think I'm allowed to say that.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no, kiddo. We're going with what Gareth goes with. A very defensive side.
Yeah, with the 2 goalkeepers on the bench.
Yeah. I mean, if Gareth would, he'd do this. He'd probably stick 2 goalkeepers in as well.
Dyer would definitely be on there if he could get away with it.
Allowed to.
Oh, well, I don't know if you're not allowed. I don't know if that's a rule, to be honest. No, really.
You can't have 2 goalkeepers.
I've never really looked into that. Is that a rule? Surely you're allowed 2 goalkeepers if you want.
James, you're pretty much 2 goalkeepers anyway, aren't you? So you should be
Why don't you
cheating.
go sign up for England?
Because I'm a kid.
Well, yeah, but one day you might play for England, and if you do, I'll be very proud.
Well,
I'm very proud already, but
yeah,
and
but
rich.
I play for Belgium.
yeah, and rich. That's right. Right, and play for Belgium. You're not You've not got Belgium in you.
Yes, I have.
No, you've not. You've born English.
I know.
The only teams you could actually play, you actually could play because your nan has Scottish in her, so you could technically play for Scotland. You could play for Antigua, and you could play for Montserrat, which is a volcanic island of population of 1,800. I don't know if they've got a team, to be honest.
Antigua, where's that?
What?
It's a volcanic island in the Caribbean.
Oh, right. Is that where your missus is from?
Yeah, well, she's not from there. Her dad is.
Oh.
So he's got that in him. So he could play for a national team. I mean, they're probably like a Sunday Farmers side.
To Antigua.
Stop confusing your son with Southgate's tactics. Mate, we're all confused with Southgate's tactics. It's only fair. Glenn Hoddle, yeah, that was before Sven. Didn't he get sacked for being racist or something? I don't know.
I'd love to see Sean Dyche in front as England manager. I'm not joking.
Sean Dyche. Listen here, you. Oh, I can't swear because James is a. Listen here, you flipping weasels.
That doesn't sound like Dyche anymore. That's the problem.
Well, I can't do it because he's here. I want to put the.
Say fork instead.
No.
Nice.
Right.
And fork.
Oh, anyway, boys, I think that about wraps it up, to be fair. 27 minutes in here, Belgium are on attack here. Kevin De Bruyne is on, by the way. Lovely ball in the box. Oh, come on, that PS5. I can smell
Joshua, I've been to Antigua, probably my favourite country.
Belgium.
I've been to Antigua, probably my favourite country. That says Joshua. Ooh, I've not been there. It's expensive to go there, so I think he's lying. Sean Dyche will call up Wood.
Grande Vardy.
What?
Grande Vardy. Oh, I mean hello. Like
yeah. I think they're from Cracks.
Inappropriate remarks about disability, religious beliefs. That's what Glenn Hoddle did and got sacked. England manager. We have had a couple of controversial sackings as managers. We've had Big Sam as well. Won't we? Remember with the dodgy interview that he had. He was only in charge for about 2 games, wasn't he? 1 game.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Big Sam was the England manager, wasn't
he? Yeah.
I'm not lying. Laugh out loud.
Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. You must be loaded then, because it's expensive to go there, mate.
You must be lit.
Right, you go to bed.
Okay.
Mwah, love you. Off you go. Say night to everyone. You're going to do a gaming video tomorrow, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On my channel, of course.
Of course. Right.
Of course.
Right,
you could do a predictions before the game if you have time as well.
Everyone in the chat, I would like to see my video tomorrow.
Okay. Right, off you go. Chop, chop.
Have you pinned my message?
No, I've not. Chop, chop. Night, night. Get to bed. Procrastination. Right. On that note, boys and girls, I think that about wraps it up. With that team, I'm going for an England loss of 1-0. And we will be... No, I'm going for an England win tomorrow, boys. I'm going to go for an England win. They're going to turn it on tomorrow. Southgate's the one. He's going to turn me on. He'll make us whole again. Yeah, he's going to make us whole again.
I think it's going to be
2-0 to the boys.
1-1.
Well,
We'll come in second, mate. It's all part of his plan. I promise you. We'll come second in the group so we can go against Switzerland.
It didn't work out very well last time, did it? Because we got knocked out by Croatia.
Yeah.
Just saying. Richard.
Yeah, but Croatia were a good team in the World Cup, weren't they? You know that they're all aging now, aren't they? So that it's
that's true. That's true. 3 years on, isn't it? 4 years.
Yeah,
3 years on.
Exactly. Yeah, 3 years, mate, because it's COVID.
Yeah.
And bear in mind as well, I think that was the same year.
2-2.
Modric got the Ballon d'Or.
Yes, that's right. Everyone's going for a draw.
I think 1-1. Yeah, I think it'll be 1-1.
White Obama pretends that he has a gear stick in his trousers. I'm a bit worried. And on that shifting note, shifting note.
Sometimes I pretend my Woody is a gear stick. I can just imagine him getting in the car going, vroom, vroom, vroom.
5-4-1, 0-0.
Third gear, second gear. Oh, that's the wrong gear stick.
Good night, everyone. God bless. I'll see you all tomorrow's watch along. It is pinned. Click it. Go there now. Smash a like on it, and I shall see you all tomorrow for the watch along. 7:35 live on the channel. England versus the Czech. We like to say the Czech Republic. The Czech.
Checkmate.
Yep. And I shall see you there tomorrow. Winks is going to be in for a little chin wag with me as usual for a bit of fun. And Belgium just smashed 1 miles over the bar. That was absolutely horrific. And on that note, I shall see you tomorrow, boys. Take care of yourselves, guys. Stay safe out there, and I shall see you all tomorrow. Bye, Winksy.
See you in a bit.
See you, mate. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.